Hi, I'm Danica Foster reporting from the Wakefield area in the Bronx. Here with me is Ray Lucas, former retired NFL player. Um, Today, Mr. Lucas, if you don't mind me asking, you suffered two hernia injuries on your second season, and you still played after that. Can you give me a reason why?
Uh, that's research right there. I had a choice. Either I had the surgery, I could never play again, or I could play with it, but if I get hit hard enough, I could be paralyzed. And I chose number two, because if I would have got paralyzed while I was playing, it would have been okay with me. I know that sounds a little bit nuts, but that's the mind of a football player. We're not going to stop just because our body says no, because our mind could tell our body, I could still go.
That's understandable because you love the sport. But Mr. Lucas, I've always been wondering. In the video that I saw when I researched you, I was very intrigued by when you said, when I decided to end my life and everything just went numb. That words to me, it caught my attention. I didn't understand why you said it or the meaning of it.
Well, I was suffering so much. It was kind of like for so many years, I didn't have a plan. And the plan was to kill myself, so now I had a plan. So now it's time to go work my plan, and everything kind of just relaxed. Like I know what I'm doing on Sunday when my kids go to church. I'm going to go and drive off the GW Bridge. So it was almost like a calming effect on my psyche to say, I'm not going to suffer no more, and I'm not going to make the people around me suffer anymore. So it was just a calming effect.
Wow. So I've been researching that after your 5 years of after playing with NFL, you didn't have any more insurance and all of that. But what really got me upset was that the NFL didn't take pride into looking after their players. How did you feel about that? That they just left you and you couldn't get your surgery that you were supposed to get, like in your back? It was supposed to be done 6 to 7 years before, but you got it recently, right?
I had him. Well, there's one thing that the NFL is doing. They're getting better as far as taking care of players. But if you play a certain amount of time, you should have insurance for the rest of your life. And to me, I think that's where the NFL's might be missing. They're making more steps to get players to be a little bit more healthy. But back when I played, there wasn't nobody stealing my helmet after I got a concussion. They just said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yep." And I went back in the game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Ray Lucas, and I'm Danica Foster. Back to you.